Hey, everybody.
Hi, welcome to Creative Conversations. We are super excited about tonight.
Yeah, look, y'all see I'm excited. Okay. So, y'all, we're so excited. Thank you for your patience. We was just a few minutes behind. Just trying to make sure we got everything together for y'all. So, things are going to look a little bit different tonight on the live. You may um there are three of us. We have our second guest on Creative Conversations. So exciting. So we just want to make sure that we can be heard on all platforms, even if you can't see us. So as you know, we've been working on just making sure we can sometimes, if not all the time, stream from multiple platforms. So right now we have Instagram going, YouTube, and Facebook. All right. So we're just gonna hold off, let some people get on in here. Thank you guys for joining in advance.
All right. Sorry,
Thank
I
y'all. No,
didn't
you
get.
good. What's up?
Can you send me the I didn't get the. Can you send me the Instagram invite?
Yes.
Sorry, guys. We're trying to, we're getting it together.
Yes. We
But
invited
feel free to
all the
come
girls in
in. Let us know where you're joining us from.
tonight.
If this is your first time on Creative Conversations,
And Teonna the Queen. Okay. My invite to Vincent. So I know y'all can hear V, but she about to come on now. You can still hear me, right? V.
mm-hmm. I can
Okay.
still hear you. Okay.
Britt, hey girl. What's up? All right, I see Liz.
Hold on, guys. Let me figure this out. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that good? Can y'all still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I hear you through, you know.
Can you hear me through Facebook? I mean, through StreamYard also?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me
That
get
wasn't
this.
you. That was me. I'm sorry. Can you
Hold
hear?
on.
Can you
Give
hear?
me 1 second.
Liz? Or so? Am I inviting
Um,
her into the Instagram? Right? Oh, hold on, guys. I have a
yes.
guest. Give me 1 second.
Yes. Okay. That's much better. Perfect. 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 Good evening, Britt. It's so good to see you per usual. Love you so much. Perfect. Okay. Hey, Karen. Welcome. Thank you so much. So tonight we're on Instagram, Facebook, and also YouTube. So as soon as Taylor comes back, then we can get this thing
I'm back, y'all. Sorry,
situated.
my family is in the building. Yes, everybody try to get together some Sundays. So yes, good evening, good evening, good evening. Let me see something because I don't think I've been able to hear Liz just yet.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hold on. So our guest tonight is Teonna the Queen.
Did you
She's an
get my
artist.
Facebook? I mean my Instagram invite, Liz, to the live? Because I think what we were gonna do was let her go live here, right? And not on the
Right.
stream. Okay, so we're waiting on Tiana the Queen to get in here. I'm calling her Liz. Tiana the Queen, waiting on her to get up in here. Waiting on her to get up in
But
here.
while we wait, so we for the people who don't know, this is Creative Conversations.
Yes.
Um, I'm Veronica, so Creative Essex. I'm a multi-hyphenate creative. So I'm a visual artist. I do digital illustration. I'm also look at her. Yes, I do all the things.
All the
Graphic
things.
design. You know what I mean. I'm a spoken word artist also, and a creative coach. And I'm joined by the lovely Taylor Renee. I'll let her
Yes.
say all the things that she does.
All righty. Hello, everybody. I am Taylor Renee. I am also a multi hyphenate creative. I do spoken word. I sing. I dance. I act. I write. I am also a creative coach. Super excited to be here for episode 9 of Creative Conversations.
Yes.
So
We
dope.
big
So
consistent.
dope. Yes.
Guys,
So dope.
it's been a journey.
Yes.
It has been a journey.
Yes. How's
Hi,
everybody's
Brittany.
day? How y'all doing? Oh my gosh.
Oh, you can't hear us.
Who can't hear? Can't hear
Teonna the
anybody.
Queen said she can't hear us.
Oh,
Hold on.
hold on. Are you uh should we I see that she's still in StreamYard. Should we get her out of the StreamYard? Would that help?
Let's see.
Karen Brown. Hey Karen, thank you for joining. She says she can hear. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Thank you all so much for joining. So excited.
There we go. Can you hear us now?
Can you hear Tiana?
Oh no.
Okay, we're just waiting on her to get her connection back.
Okay. Well, while we wait, we could talk about our thought process for tonight and in general. So, if this is your first time joining Creative Conversations, Taylor and I, we always have these amazing conversations for years. Like I've known her over 10 years. That's so crazy to me.
Yeah.
But we have these conversations, and normally it's just with us. And we're always like, oh, we should have shared this, or, we need to like write this stuff down. And so lately we've been feeling led by the Lord to do so. So this is just an act of us being obedient.
Mhm.
It has been growing. How it will continue to grow, we do not know, but we are just moving forward with it. So that is, in a nutshell, Creative Conversations. We ask each other questions based on the topic, and we just let the conversation evolve and flow. Tonight, we really wanted to like start to highlight different artists that we know, and really like dig in and see where they are in their journey, and like allow you guys to be introduced to new artists and just share all of that with the world. So that is what tonight is. I'll let Taylor talk more about specifically the artist tonight.
Cool, cool. So, just real quick, Karen said that you have a slight echo.
I have an
I
echo.
don't hear it though, so I don't know if you want to try to work it out. But yes. So tonight we're literally just we're highlighting we're highlighting an amazing artist and one of our actually amazing friends because we've also known her for a long time.
Yeah.
So we're super super excited about this. Tonight we really just want to have an authentic conversation with her, and really get a, I guess, a pulse of like where she is in her creative journey, how how things are moving for her perspective on the art industry as an artist. I really don't want to say that she's an upcoming artist because she's been an artist for a long time. So it's nothing really upcoming about it. She's a professional and skilled in everything that she's gifted to do. So it's an honor and a privilege. I'm so excited. We're just waiting on her to work out her technical challenge right now, with her, I guess it's her connection. She just wants to make sure she can hear us, well, we can all hear. So we're just waiting on that. While we wait though, how is everyone? Because I see a couple of people, well, I see our people and then I see like more people. So I'm just like, how's everybody doing? Thank you so much for being here. This is like a true this is a good space right now. I hope everybody has had a great Sunday. I know I have. Hope you got some word today. I know I did. Um, just a super super exciting time. D, can you still hear me?
I can still hear you. See if you can
Okay.
add her again. And do I
Yeah.
still have an echo over here on Facebook and YouTube? I think I fixed it, but
Okay. I
and
just
thank you guys for your patience as we figure out all of the things.
Tiana, I think we can hear you now.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Life in the ears. Hallelujah. Yes.
Turn up.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
What's good?
Everyone
Karen says she is blessed and highly favored. Great to
Facebook
see
and
her.
YouTube.
Fun.
Tiana is on Instagram, so you'll be able to hear her. You won't be able to see her
Yes.
this time, but we'll definitely like loop everybody in with the conversation.
We got you guys covered.
Yes. Yes.
And Karen said that she's blessed and highly
That was
favored.
my dad, guys. He waved. He said hello.
Great to see and hear my friend on the line.
Hey, Dad.
Thank you. It's so good to see you as well in the comments. And my cousin Tori said sound is good.
Yes.
Okay,
Thanks for
great.
coming back, Tori, cousin. Thank you. Yes,
Oh.
yes, yes. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and dive into this conversation. Such a privilege to have Teonna the Queen on here. Oh my gosh. So excited about this, Ray. Yes, yes, yes. So I can give a little quick introduction. Teonna the Queen. If y'all hear me say Liz, I'm sorry. I'm just apologize now. But Teonna the Queen is an amazing musician, amazing artist, amazing singer, and lyricist. I am super duper duper excited about having her on here to talk to us. We just gonna talk. Like I said earlier, we're just gonna talk.
For sure.
And it's going to be amazing. She just recently released an album on her birthday. It came out September 29th. It is amazing. And I personally am so excited. I had the honor and privilege of writing on the album with her, along with some other amazing artists. So please check it out. Feel free to just play it up, you know what I'm saying? But so without further ado, Teonna the Queen, how are you? How is your day?
Man, I had a pretty good day.
That's so
I
good.
can't complain.
That's good.
All smiles. I spent time with my family. I had some people
Yeah.
coming from out of town. So that's where I just
Nice.
left. And,
Okay.
it made me sing.
Of course. You can't go nowhere without doing that.
You never do that, right? That's how family works. It was cool though. I had a good time.
That's
How was your
good.
day?
That's good. I had a great day. The word was good today, so that was nice. And then yeah, it's kind of been a relaxing day too. Like I had a nice little nap with the baby girl. And yeah, I haven't really done much today in a good way, like just time to rest, if you will.
Sometimes you need that. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
B, you left the studio. What's going on? You good? Uh-oh.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Take your time. Take your time. You want us to go ahead and start conversing?
Waiting to start for so long, but you know, we're pulling it together.
Yes. So you want us to go ahead and start talking? Or you?
Yes.
Okay, I was about to say we could wait for you. Look, it's a conversation. So but no, okay. So Liz, see, there I go. Teonna. So tell us a little bit, well, tell us whatever you want to tell us about the project you just did. Just give us a little background on there. You can let us know what other artists you like, but just give us a feel for what to expect, you know, for those who would like to check out the album.
Okay. So as Taylor said, I am a musician. I'm a singer, writer, all those kinds of things. I've been doing it for a really long time. But I had a friend in April. He asked me to sing on one of his songs.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the first time I was ever invited to the studio. First time somebody trusted me to be on their project. And shout out to Case, my brother Mike. He really looked out. He paid for the studio time. He told me exactly what to sing, how to do it. And then ever since then, I went to engineer, created a great rapport with him. Louis Bags is an awesome musician. If you got him on the album, tell him what's up. He's an awesome guy. So those two people really helped me to start recording and trusting myself to be on a platform like this. It's different knowing that you can do something, but also having the understanding that people want to hear what you have to say.
That's a whole word right there.
I realized that I had a story to tell, and it didn't matter how I was going to tell it. It's about the content, and as a true musician and somebody who knows what they're doing, I want to bring skill and creativity to this industry. And I feel like that's what is lacking. I feel like I hear a lot of the same things over and over again. Some of these hot artists out here are just reprising other people's songs, and I'm over it.
Agreed.
So that's where that energy came from. I decided to just literally take the bull by the horns and do as much as I could.
Yeah.
I started writing every day, and I hit your phone. I'm like, yo, I'm writing. Are you writing? And because I realized that I couldn't do the journey by myself either. And a lot of times, with me and you specifically, when I'm in season, you end up being in season too.
So true.
It was super cool to see, like, just you and the other people around me. Like, man, I need to be in this headspace of putting my art on paper. You know what I mean? Like I said, I have a story to tell, and so it's been cool to explore myself in this way and figure out how to actually tell the story. Because, like, we have so much bottled up. And so many things that you've experienced and seen, heard. How to actually make those things come to life.
Yeah.
That's the test of this creativity thing for me. Like, really making sure that you can understand what I'm saying. Like, it has to be, like, perception is reality, right?
Yes.
So if you can perceive it, then it don't matter. And I'm all for accepting another perception, you know what I'm saying? Because things can be interpreted in different ways. I can sing one song, and you may think it's talking about doing something wild and whatever, but it can be something so simple and innocent. So I love that aspect of it. I like that I can be myself.
So one thing you said, listen, I have so many questions, but I'm gonna dig in the one spot that, like, touched me the most. Okay. So, because you said that you learned so much about yourself in the process. So, what are some things that you learned about yourself?
I am discovering my femininity more.
Come on, femininity.
And I think that's something that I've like, it's there, right? You want to tap into it. And for me, like, I'm not no girly girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, I rock some sweats and some boots and a t-shirt all day. Like, I don't have
straight.
no shirt, you know what I'm saying? The face card is never invalid. So,
period.
You better know it.
And so, I mean, it's giving me a confidence, honestly. And then having the people around me say, like, this is an industry untapped. I am a bisexual female, and there's not a lot of people doing what I'm doing. You know.
Hold on. No.
She went
Hold on, guys. The service is going out a little bit.
There you go. You just hold on, Liz. You just came back. I'm sorry. We're gonna wait and see if it loads back up. Okay, there it is.
I can still be all of me. I can.
I think the connection, Teonna, is like it's lagging or something.
Yeah. I don't think she knows.
Oh.
Because she's still talking, guys.
What's the last thing you heard?
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. So you were saying that you can be yourself. You love that you can be all of who you are. you were saying that there aren't very many people in the industry doing what you're doing. Okay. Um, oh, it went out again. I don't even know if she can hear me.
Right.
But she said she's about to switch up her network connection. So
Okay.
we'll hang tight and let her do that real quick.
Yes. Yes. And Karen on Facebook, she said great. She'd like to hear a snippet. So Taylor, you could tell her because Taylor was actually featured on one of the songs that I
Yes.
have on my playlist.
I'm so
You can
excited
tell
about
her
the
where she
song
can
too, y'all.
find
The
it.
song we just saw on over this week that it hit over 100 plays. And I was so
Mm,
excited. But you can find it on all major platforms. Karen, thank you so much for your support. So you can find it on Apple Music, you can find it on YouTube to stream. You can find it on SoundCloud, you can find it Spotify, all the major music platforms. You can find it. It is under Teonna the Queen. That is the artist. You can probably search Taylor Renee and find my song, Clouds. But to find the full album, it will be under Teonna the Queen. The album cover is art. She said, "Give her 4 minutes." No problem. You're good. You're good. You're good. So yes. And if I missed any platforms when Teonna gets back, I'll have her announce any other platforms that if I missed any. But that's so. I do want to dive into one thing she said real quick
mhm.
while we just wait for her. She was saying that she wants to bring skill to the industry, and she was saying that the industry is lacking a lot of like skill, a lot of actual, yes, people, we are all artists, but like the skill set of the artistry that you're in, sometimes, that can get lost in the fact that I'm an artist, I'm an artist, I'm an artist. And so I just love that that's her focus. I think that along with that, the 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 thing that people that people or artists lack sometimes is talent. Not that they aren't talented, but they don't trust their talent. So that's why we get a lot of replicas of things that we already have heard. That's why we get a lot of, remaking of different songs and stuff like that, because some people just don't trust what's on the inside of them. And it's so funny that you said that, because that is exactly like what has been the consistent word that I've been getting when I'm listening to anybody preach, or when I'm just in the word for myself, is literally talking about what's on the inside of you and trusting that God has already given you something, like what's in your house. So the
Right.
fact that she said that, it brought that to the forefront of my attention. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I think it takes like a level of vulnerability with yourself to even explore those things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because even within my journey, like a lot of you guys know, my mom passed in March of 2020. And so that's something we talked about before on Creative Conversations, like how my therapist brought to my attention, like that I'm trying to get over this block to create when I need to just create what's in that space that I feel like is blocking me from creating. Like, no, I actually need to create that. So going through this process of creating those things has just been so therapeutic, and also it has revealed to me new like depths of who I am within my soul. You know what I mean? That could go untapped if you never take the time to search yourself, you know?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I feel like that's a level of self-care that we don't talk about. You know, when people talk about self-care, it's about more so about self-maintenance than
Stuff that you should
self-care.
probably already be doing.
Right. Like, oh, I took a bath. Like, that is great. Like, don't get me wrong.
Take
That's
another one.
also
No.
that is
That's
also
good that you did that.
self-care,
Do it
taking the
every
time
day.
to take a hot bubble bath. But it's almost like, but while you were in the tub,
Yeah.
though, what were you doing
Yes.
internally? Because
Mm.
I feel like those things that we do to pamper ourselves within self-care are meant to bring us to a place of relaxation
Mhm.
where now we can process all of this and
Yes.
like everything that's happening within our soul, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. y'all hold me accountable to this. I'm gonna just put it out here. So something that I'm working on is actually taking my self-care. Not I don't really acknowledge it until it's at that level where I'm doing the things, but I'm also internally doing the work while I'm doing it. So one thing I want to start doing is creating space and time at least once a month to do something that I like, or do, or go get away or go somewhere, even if it's just for a day. I don't care if it's a park or if it's a hotel, or if it's just a spot that I really, really like, a nice cafe, something like that. Corey's restaurant, shout out to Corey's, or somewhere that I can find, some type of luxury, want to go there, but also doing an internal work while I'm there. So like maybe doing some assignments, like some writing prompts, or some journaling or some improv expression or something like that, because it's not really self-care for me until I take it to that level. If I don't take it to that level, it's just something cool to do, something I like to do, maybe a treat. I'm treating myself to something, but to take care of myself will be to steward my gift or cultivate my identity in a space that I prefer. You know what I'm saying? In a space that I honor, a space that I look forward to.
Wow. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good right there.
Yeah, we do have a comment. Oh yeah, go ahead. I was just
got it.
Okay, sure. So she said, I have shared with another friend of mine who just placed out some music and also has a talk show on Facebook, Monet Horton, who has Grace Upon Grace. Yes, great new artist. Please look her up. Will do. So for those on Instagram, Karen from StreamYard has she's plugged us into Monet Horton. Check her out, okay? Check her out. She said she has Grace Upon Grace, a great new artist. She also said, V, you have grown tremendously. I'm so proud of you. Keep doing what you are doing.
Wow.
We love the love.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just so you guys know, Karen was like one of my mom's close friends. So she's known me since I was, I don't know, what, 7, 8, maybe 10. I was a kid.
Yay, hi.
I was a kid, So yes. So while we wait for Teonna to pop back on, we do have great news to share with you guys. So we are going to host our first event, and it is it is Creative Cafe. It'll be here in the Maryland area. And so right now, before we're not going to release all the details yet, because we're still like piecing things together. However, we do have the location secure. So it'll be at Man and Nutrition in Accokeek, Maryland. And it's going to be on November 19th. Okay, so save that date, November 19th.
Save the date.
And what can you expect? So it's going to be
sorry, y'all. I'm really excited.
A creative person. No, I'm just as excited. I'm like holding the chair so I can hold myself together. But it's going to be a creative workshop, okay? But I don't even want to call it that because it's so much more than that God has revealed to us what we want to do with other creatives. And it's going to be limited seating, so we only have space for 10 to physically be in the location. So once we drop the link, like, get your tickets because it's only space for 10. But we will also stream it as well. So we're super excited.
Yes, it's going to be dope. It's going to be so dope. A very, very activating experience. So
that is the word. It's like a creative activation. It's not a workshop. It's a creative activation. We'll be doing exercises with you guys that we actually do with ourselves. And to help you explore more your creativity, help to sharpen your skills, help you you to like actually hear from God and actually see what else is on the inside of you that you need to birth or push out. Well, birth is pushing out. So
Yes.
yes.
So excited.
Yes.
So excited. So I just wanted to, I went ahead and checked in with Teonna, so I'm just waiting to hear back from her, seeing how things are going on her end. But guys, so I would, oh, okay. She said she is requesting to join again. Let me see. I think I'm like sending an invite. I think she already requested it, but
there we go.
There she is. Okay. She is back. She is back.
I'm back.
Thank
Made
you.
civilization.
Okay. Awesome.
Great.
That's totally great. Totally great. So where do we leave off? We were just talking, and you were saying
she was sharing. Yeah, she was sharing about how you know, she can express herself and be her full
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I.
What was that? Oh, go ahead. You had a question?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Say it.
So what was that process like, though? So like when you decided, like, okay, I'm going to express myself in my art. Like, how did you make it to that place?
I'm still deciding every day. I mean, it has to be a decision every day. I chose to be conscious about it. You know, because for me as an artist, I choose. I mean, I pull from the things around me, right? So my experiences, but also the experience of my partner, or the experiences of my family, or just like I ride the metro all the time. If I see something, you know, or like you see people and you get these feelings that erupt, and you don't know where they come from, whatever. I'm a very empathetic person, and so I make the decision every day to say that I'm gonna choose what I see and turn it into something, because it's life for somebody. And if I can see myself in it, then somebody can see themselves in me. There's this song that Kirk Franklin put out some years ago, and it talked about how we're the only Jesus that people can see sometimes. You know that song?
Go on and sing it.
Honestly, like at that age, it's true, right? And even now, like everybody not going to church. Everybody's not looking at a life like this. Everybody doesn't have people around them who believe, and I'm not just talking about God. Half y'all don't believe anything. And you, Veronica, you said it, you don't believe in yourself. You know, that talent, that vulnerability where you're willing to believe in yourself. You know, that takes some balls. It's guts. And it's something I have to decide to do it every day, because it can get discouraging as an artist. Like you feel like you're not able to pull from the right things, and it's like, well, really, what's the right thing?
Right. There's no
right thing. I think you can make art out of nothing. And so,
for sure.
Like, I think, remember Taylor, that TED Talk that I sent you guys when we were starting up my business? And I was talking about how, as an artist, sometimes like you look at all of the materials you lack.
Yes.
Oh my God. Like you have this vision in mind, you know what you want to create, and you know what the goal is, and all those kinds of things. But if you don't have the tools ready, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
It's plain and simple. If you don't have the stuff to make it, you can't make it, right?
Woo, girl.
You make what you have. That's like being in the house and you tell me you ain't got no food or something in you.
Was that from Was that Corday's TED Talk?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was some time ago, but I'm gonna try to find my email, or if you still got it.
Corday has a TED Talk that I feel like you should watch.
And I've been wanting to watch it. I follow it.
Yeah, you should definitely watch it. It's great. Okay. I digress. I just was like, ooh.
It's a decision every day. It's hard. I had a producer ask me that not too long ago. how long does it take you to write your song? It depends. I can write a song in a day. I can write a song in 10 minutes. But if it depends on what I'm writing about, how I feel about what I'm writing, and then what I really want to say about how I feel. It's like all those kinds of things. It's a process. And it could be a quick one or it could be a slow one. So, and that's every piece of art has its own identity. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Cool.
So it's like, that's good. It's like a QR code.
That's good because see, listen here. Listen here. This song is not this song.
Right.
And if you ask me to make a song like this again, it'll never be like this again. Because I wasn't like this. I'll never be like this again.
Right.
That's what it is. And you know what? As an artist, sometimes it can be hard. Like that jealousy, that envy that kind of wants to creep in. Or like, I'm going to be honest, 100%. Working with Teonna, dope artist. And it can be intimidating to be in a room with somebody like that. And if you're not 100% comfortable and confident in who you are, I could have tried to make myself sound like her. You know what I mean? I could have tried to write like Taylor did. And it's no problem collaborating or being able to be on the same page. We're not talking about being equally yoked. We're talking about copying.
Right.
I don't ever feel like I have to copy you in order to make sure that I get the same result.
Right.
Or somebody talking about the song and they don't mention my name. They may just mention Taylor's name. It can be easy to get in that mind space where it's like, well, this is my song. And I mean, I don't ever want to be at that place. I don't ever want to feel like I have to compete with anybody else. But because like you said, you'll never be the same in one moment that you was before.
So true.
And that also takes a decision to choose to be different.
That goes so deep because that doesn't even just include other artists. That includes yourself. Like you can't be jealous of what you've done before because that was that moment in time and you'll never be that way again.
Listen, that was then.
On and make other things because we so caught up in what we just did and we're trying to duplicate it and it can't be duplicated.
Right, chasing that high.
Yeah. The addiction, chasing the high. Come on here.
Listen here. I'm telling you, like a crackhead. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. You out here fiending, like
literally.
When sometimes though, and this is what I've learned, like just through going through everything and taking a step back, because always being in the spotlight for so long, and then people requesting you, you know what I mean, to be there.
Yeah.
Even when you know for yourself, everything within you, and God is saying, like, I need you to rest. I need you to come over here. I need you, like, you're missing time that you need. It's almost like when you work out, you need your rest days. You know what I'm saying? Those rest days are important. So not looking at that time like it's a bad thing, but really taking the time to get what you need. Because when you come, man, I think we create some of the best things when you come out of a space where you weren't even really interacting with people like that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Listen.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean,
it's like a phone fresh off the charger.
Yeah.
It's acting so fast. It's doing everything you needed to do. When that phone is charged up,
well, listen,
nothing slow.
It ain't acting like my phone. My phone died every live. I'd be like, I mean, can I just get one time where you just last a little longer?
Look, I got everything plugged up as we speak.
Like a phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your phone gets notifications when it's about to die.
I'm gonna just
listen. Go walk. Take a lap for me too, because
let me tell you, 20%, 10%, and then you can even turn on low power mode.
Come on. Some days we just need to go in low power mode and be okay with it.
You hear me?
and make
low
everybody
power
else
mode,
okay with it too.
that
There's
also
boundaries.
some people use low power. They take advantage of low power mode. We think that low power mode means, oh, if I put my phone in this mode, I can keep doing and functioning at the speed and momentum that I'm functioning.
With my phone.
Right? Because I'm in low power mode, I'm reduced. No, low power mode means I'm acknowledging the fact that I do not have I am not at capacity right now. I'm acknowledging that. And then acknowledging that I have to scale my abilities and scale the things that I'm doing differently. And we just be trying to scale it as if we on 100, as if we over 50%, and we're at 20, and then we wonder why my phone is on low power mode, but it still died because you didn't adjust. You got to adjust.
You first buy your phone and be like, oh, this battery will last you for 24, 48 hours. It'll never be true. It could be, but it could be.
It could be if we adjust.
I know we did use our phones.
For sure. Oh man.
How we used our phones. Well, you know, like, and that's how we should treat our lives. Like,
y'all, we preaching.
What? You better preach. You better preach out here.
Preaching.
You better preach out here.
That is really crazy.
But look, you ever leave your phone on a charger for too long?
Listen here.
Talk about it.
Then you mess your battery up.
You mess your battery up. Or you're using your phone while it's on a charger. There's so many different rules. You gotta protect your battery life.
You gotta
protect your battery.
That's a whole. Listen here.
Throw the paper towel at the phone.
I'm telling you, it's important.
Yes.
So what are some ways that you protect your battery life?
Yes. Yep. Go ahead and segue that. Yep. What are some ways that you protect your battery life?
And y'all can sound off in the comments too. And
yes,
over here on
join
Facebook
the conversation, y'all.
As well.
Y'all know how we do. Join the conversation.
I'm not sure how exactly I do it right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna lie to you. You know what? I will say in the last 2 weeks, I have found myself in worship mode so much. From the point I wake up to the point I'm ready to sleep, I'm just here, and crying like a baby. And I think, I like to say that I'm plugging back in right now. I like to say that I am recognizing that I do need to be on the charger. And, you know, that's different for everybody. Yes. You can't absolutely use yourself while you're getting charged.
Right,
you know
right.
What I mean? It's possible. God can move in different ways. I do think there are some things that I need to be doing right now, but I'm also willing to stand still in other areas. And so,
I think that was a good one right there.
You know, I want to progress. I want to see more things coming from the labor I feel like I am putting in. But also, it puts in perspective what I have to look forward to. And I'm thankful for the fact that I can see what I've prayed for before now. So, like, I know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, that song, Dependable God.
You better. I mean, y'all can sing it right now. I mean, I could try to hum in the back, but Taylor gonna give me voice lessons, y'all. So when I get my voice lessons,
look, we're gonna record the process and see if you want us to release it, we'll release it. But we're gonna record it so we can see how this works.
You gonna be like, "That's not your nose." That's not what I'm singing. You're not singing what I'm singing.
You said one that is actually really great. You said being willing to stand still in places where you need to do so. Like that is I think that was a perfect way to answer that question, V. Like recognizing where you need to stand still and being willing to do it. That's not always easy. You know, that's not always easy. I love that you said that.
It made me tear up a little. Because I know that feeling. I know that feeling so well. And because when you said that, like, you just been worshiping and crying like a baby, like, when that got birthed in me, like,
doing good. Okay.
it's uncontrollable. Like, because, like, even yesterday, I was at somebody's church service. And it wasn't even that deep. And I don't want to say it in a negative way. I'm just saying, like, it was like a regular type church. It wasn't nothing like nothing crazy was happening. But just being there in the presence of God, like my eyes were just leaking, and the lady kept handing me tissues, and I'm like, "Listen, sis, like right now, whatever he's doing, it's just gotta flow.
It's just gotta happen.
You stop giving me these tissues."
She like, dang, what's wrong?
And
Man,
a lot of people
your
don't
tears are
recognize.
not stopping. Take some more tissue.
Listen, and I think that also correlates with who we are as artists and just in anything we do. Some people don't recognize what breakthrough looks like, or even like positive. Like everybody takes certain things a negative way. So like in church, people crying, you like, oh, they must have sinned real bad. No, actually, the Lord is like touching my heart right now.
Right. Actually, I'm reverencing him right now.
Yes.
He's here. He just sat on me, actually.
Yes. So like reverence looks different. Reverence does not always look the same. You know what I mean? Reverence doesn't look the same for everybody. Art doesn't look the same for everybody. Expression. Woo. So like I feel like Teonna's expression is like so unique and different. Yeah. It's like it needs to be released. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's not going to be like anybody else's. You know what I mean? And to not, maybe that's one of the things that's happening with you is like, maybe God wants you to know that you don't have to be ashamed of your tears. Like, just like you don't have to be ashamed of anything. So it's like letting all of that just flow out of you.
Two things you made me think about. The title of the album is called Art Volume 1, but it stands for A Reality Transform. Because that's what art does, at least for me. And I know for the people around me, it transforms my reality.
I'm telling you.
That in itself was a whole other conversation.
Look, we're going to have to bring you back.
Darn, what was the second thing? You said something.
Was it about the tears?
Yes. You know the movie Antoine Fisher?
Yes.
One of my favorite movies.
Who cried for the little boy, right? This was senior year of high school, and I'm on the bus on my way to school, bawling. And I'm like, God, I feel like I'm the only person who's fighting for me. I don't feel like there's nobody on my team. I feel like whenever I ask myself, who's gonna cry for me? And he said, I'll cry for you. That changed my perspective of what my tears can bring. It's not sadness all the time, like you said. It's not. It used to be fear. It used to be a lot of pain. It used to be a lot of turmoil, but I cry now because I'm grateful. I cry because I'm humble. I cry because I am honored to have lived the life that I live, and to know that the people around me appreciate who I am. That's the biggest part of me. Knowing that I can talk to this person and they're like, yeah, it was an inspiration. Like, with the littlest things, it doesn't have to be something big for me. I don't care about a platform. I don't care about an award. I don't care about. I want to reach numbers just because I want the numbers. I want to see people. I don't care about any other thing. I want to see the heart and soul of the people that I touch. That's it. I don't. It doesn't have to be anything more than that for me.
crying, and all the things.
I laugh and cry all of the shit.
Oh.
I need a hug,
bro. I'm about to drive to Oxon Hill. Well, you're not even there anymore. Where are you? No, we'll talk offline. But I'm just gonna say, publicly that it is great to know that your tears have changed. I appreciate that just from knowing you and for being there for a lot of your life. I am grateful to know that your cry is different. I love that for you. I love that for you.
That's a whole song, guys. Oh my gosh.
I just saw Antoinette. Remember they did that? What was it, Anesthesia? And they made us do that war with the war cry thing. Remember that?
Mm.
In the front of the stage, they made everybody in the church.
Oh my God! Yes.
When you said that, I just pictured that whole.
Ooh. Ooh.
Looks like we need the right sister.
Listen here.
Boy.
Session.
We can talk about it. We need to just go ahead and do it. Yeah.
On Facebook, Karen said, "Oh my prayer line just mentioned Antoine Fisher movie.
Oh wow.
We are praying for the children this month with the subject of who is going to cry for me." Oh, she said, "What a coincidence."
That's amazing.
That's perfect.
That's amazing. God is good. That's awesome.
He is.
Wow. Okay. So y'all, my brother is right here listening to the live. He may be one of our artists on here very soon. But he just shared this scripture with me from Isaiah 33. It's in the ERV version. It says, "But listen, the messengers are crying outside. The messengers who bring peace are crying very hard. The roads are empty. There is no one walking along the paths. People don't respect each other. They have broken agreements they made. They refuse to believe what witnesses tell them. The land is sick and dying. Lebanon is dying, and Sharon Valley is dry and empty. Bashan and Carmel once grew beautiful plants, but now those plants have stopped growing." I'm gonna read the next verse. I'm just reading until the Lord says stop. It says, "The Lord says, now I will stand and show people how great and powerful I am." Stop.
Isaiah 33. What verses was that?
33, that was verse 7 through 10. Okay. Isaiah 33, verse 7 through 10. And that's really powerful because just in acknowledging how tears change, we're going to, I believe, artists cry for other people as well, So it's like once you find your tears, he's changed your tears, and then the next level is being able to cry for those that you're supposed to reach. Those that you are reaching, you know what I'm saying? Like as the audience grows, as you reach people, you become in tune with them because now you're serving them. You know what I'm saying? So you become in tune with what they need. Almost like a shepherd. Come on here. It's ministry. That's a whole nother level of like everything. But yes, that scripture was given by my brother, Devon Kennedy, amazing musician. We're going to have to bring him on here and have him talk about some things.
Now my tears done started. See, you done turned on my faucet, man.
You done turned on the faucet. There's no turning off the faucet. Say hey to my brother, y'all.
And he details
cars. This was my brother. This is my oldest blood brother.
And he details cars. But there is something, I don't know if Taylor, we had kind of talked about like Taylor doing an exercise with you.
Yeah. It's like it's happening naturally though.
It is. It is. So Taylor
it's low key been happening, but
it has. I was gonna say I felt like it was, but I didn't know if
Yeah.
you had something specific, and I was looking at the time, so I was like,
it was literally unfolding. That's why I couldn't really say much because the
okay.
conversation
Okay,
was flowing there.
I'm
Yeah,
just-
no, it was flowing there. It's like God was like, let me just go ahead and
So she does
this.
this. Listen, she does these. They're called pulse checks. And so definitely God had laid it on her heart to like do a little with you. But it has like I'm about to cry again. Just talk. Somebody talk.
I'm overwhelmed. One thing I will ask you though, I will ask you if you are comfortable, can you share with us how you would speak like in this moment, like internalizing everything in this moment, everything that has been going on so far, everything that you're feeling right now. If you can, even if you have to close your eyes, if you can look at yourself, the artist, Teonna the Queen, and say anything to her, how would you speak to her right now in this moment? And based on how you feel, based on what's going on, based on what you can pull from, like how would you speak to her right now?
Like literal words, like what would I say to myself?
What would you say to yourself?
I want to see more. I would say that I want to see what else you have to say. I would say continue not to be afraid to tell all of your stories. I would say take love on you. And the last thing I would say is to remain teachable. Spiritually, using business, whatever.
Yeah.
Because all those things work together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully anyone listening, like if you can pull on anything, I think that it's important I think that's honorable to know what an active artist is saying to themselves. I think it's an honor and privilege to know what their conversations are. And so because our desire, Teonna, was to provide a safe space for you to open up to us, you know what I'm saying? Those watching, like, feel free to just really accept that and take advantage of, the opportunity to hear what an active artist, an artist who's working in the works right now, take advantage of that conversation that they're having with themselves so that you can find your inspiration or find something that you can resonate with to spark something on the inside of you. That was the goal there. And it is also one of the activities that we will do together in person at our event. So yeah, those things were hitting me. I was like, okay.
I'm gonna be quiet for the rest of the live. I'm like
afraid to share who you are.
I listen, I might be quiet for the rest of the live. Because when keep loving on you.
Loving on you.
It just made me think about how often I remind myself of that. I don't think until you slow down and take a moment to tap in to see what am I saying to myself, that's when you realize how often you say something or how you might need to say something more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oof. I was just thinking I need to talk to myself more, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hard.
Yeah.
To figure out, what
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. In the comments we have Austin, he said, I'm loving this conversation. Hey, bro, thanks for joining. He says, still, of course, figuring stuff out, honestly. Feels like this helped out. That is so amazing.
Yes, that's the goal.
So amazing to hear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's the idea. It's a safe place for the artists we have, but it's also a safe place for us. So thank you guys for just joining in on the conversation. We have Miss Keisha Freeland. She says, hello, loves. Hello, Minister Evangelist, Bishop Prophetess, Pastor Keisha Freeland. Thank you for joining. No,
you say hi, loves.
Yes. Hey. That's so amazing. That's so amazing. Like as you were talking, I started to hear myself talking to myself, and she said, keep crying. She said, keep crying. And I was like, dang, man.
Wait.
Veronica already doing it for you.
She really is. She really is.
I told y'all when the leakage starts, I can't control the leakage. It just starts coming out. I don't even feel it after a while. I just be walking around.
Yeah, sometimes I be staring at me. I'll be like, are you crying? Like I be thinking it in my head. Are you crying? I did pull up that scripture that Karen Brown shared. Karen Brown shared a scripture with us. Psalm 127 verse 3. Let me know if that is correct, Karen, but it says, children are a heritage from the Lord, offspring, a reward from him. That's the New International Version that I just read.
Come on.
Yes, I'm gonna go to the Message Bible. I love the Message Bible. It says, don't you see the children are God's best gift? Hold on. Okay. The fruit of the womb is his generous legacy. Like a warrior's fistful of arrows are the children of a vigorous youth. Oh, how blessed are you, parents, with your quivers full of children. Your enemies don't stand a chance against you. You'll sweep them right off your doorstep.
I mean, Taylor Renee, your enemies don't stand a chance with you alone. I'm just saying.
That scripture was for me, Karen. Thank you. That scripture was for me.
I love it.
That scripture was for me.
Listen here.
Yeah.
So what is your writing process like?
Right?
Yes.
It varies.
Okay.
So like I said, like sometimes I'll just like come up with like, okay, me and my girlfriend, we joke around a lot. And so like in our conversations, look at Taylor.
I'm sorry, my brother, he shared something with me. I'm gonna share it after.
Oh, I didn't say nothing that good. What you talking about?
I said somebody done gave her another scripture. Somebody done gave her another scripture. Over in that Matthew's house, somebody done slid another scripture to her. You know what I'm saying?
You know how they go over here.
Listen, Taylor got a whole cheat sheet over there. Okay.
Right?
Oh my God.
But, like conversations, I may think of one line type thing, and then I can go back to that in my notes, and just go back to that in my notes, and just go to that. How I feel in the moment, or like just like, dang, I want to make this kind of stuff in the moment, or like just like, and just go for it. You know how you work, like all these different regions have different type of styles or whatever like that. And like because I play an instrument, I like music. Like I like jazz, I like country, I like all those different kinds of things. So I'm testing my
guys. I'm going through the motions over here.
You good? You good?
my little stand was like, I'm not standing for you no more. Okay.
I'm not standing for you.
Word. Okay.
Listen, that is funny.
I love it. I mean, like I said, I'm testing my pen. I'm trying to do as many different things as I can with it. But for the most part, I would go on YouTube, search a beat like, okay, Jill Scott take me. Find a dope producer, pick a beat, and start writing. You know, and one of the guys that I mentioned earlier, you gotta practice freestyle. You know, listen to a beat and just sing whatever you can, even if it's just a melody. I'll record just melodies and figure out the word later. So it's all about vibes for me. I like music that I can vibe to, whether I'm like this or.
That's so good.
So
that's a treasure.
I gotta be able to move to it. If I don't feel anything, if it don't make me like ooh, I'll go to the next beat.
Listen.
A lot of engineers, producers will put out, their catalogs of 20 different whatever songs. I only pick one off because if it doesn't resonate with me, then I can't write to it.
Right.
I don't like just write into anything.
Right. Wow, that's so dope.
Yeah, and she's dropped. This is so powerful. I love this. I just love this. And I think that I was gonna say, when you were describing how you're testing your pen and how you're just kind of doing different things, the song that came to my mind immediately was New World. Like I can hear that in New World, and just in the what is it, the chorus, like the I've been the way that I would have never expected that to be on top of that beat. If I just heard the beat, I wouldn't have thought about that. You know what I'm saying? Right off the dome. So when I heard it, I was like, "Oh, it's just
innovation."
I was like, "Yo, I would have thought to do that." So y'all check out New World.
I searched Kirk Franklin type beat for that beat.
Wow.
So that was gonna be like a church kind of.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
There's somebody out here, and that's the thing, like that I didn't realize. It's somebody out here who's on the same vibe as you. So there's music that there's a producer who's making the music that I want to create. You know what I mean?
That's
there's
so
somebody
good.
out here. We're all connected anyway. I got something for you. You got something for me. So it's just about putting yourself out there and being willing to see who has one.
Right.
Ceremony of making one.
Come on.
You gotta bet on yourself. That's the first thing, you have to bet on yourself. And I wasn't betting on myself. To be honest, if I had gotten in the studio as a teenager,
oh yeah,
do you know how crazy my life would be right now?
Hands down.
Even you, Veronica, there's so many different things that we were doing this at a younger age.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at the process.
No.
All of this was time I've learned or whatever like that.
Listen.
I can only imagine.
Listen.
Because it's not like this, like the talent wasn't there before, the skill
right.
wasn't there before.
Right.
But to be honest with you, I feel like I was better when I was younger. I'm getting back to myself.
Yeah, because life has a way. But one thing I'll say that I have learned, like, because I felt that way at a time. But I've learned how to, like, it's almost like gather all the things to create. So it's almost like if I didn't go through this and I didn't go through that and I didn't learn this, then I would have nothing. I wouldn't have what I have now to do. So I'm learning to look at it that way. And then not time now. You know what I mean? So it's like I gotta get to it. You know what I mean? Like, all right, I had my time to breathe. I gotta get to it. I gotta get to it. Listen.
Now faith is.
It's the substance come for, the evidence of the things not seen. Come on. Keisha Freeland said that's one of her favorite scriptures. Oh, I think she's talking about Psalm 127, verse 3. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes.
It was.
Yes.
It definitely was. It definitely was.
So my brother, let me share this. My brother's
what did he
say? Pass me this nugget on a paper towel.
Lord, the paper, not the bounty nugget.
As we were talking, it was back when we were having the conversation with ourselves, and he said, "You won't be loved the way you want to be loved if you don't love yourself the way you want to be loved. Love is not forced. Let God show you He's waiting." So that is a great nugget if you don't know how to talk to yourself, if you don't know how to love on yourself, let God show you. If you don't know how to discover what's inside of yourself, The one who created you, I'm trying to tell you. He will tell you what's all up in there. He will tell you what's up in there, okay?
But wait,
And
so
yes.
have you ever been afraid to let God show you something?
Oh, absolutely.
That just hit me.
Absolutely. Because most times we already know what He's about to show you.
Talk about that.
You know, like, man.
In denial of what He's showing you.
If you got a question, then you already know what's up.
You ain't never lied. You ain't.
Come on. You fasted and you from oh, is this a sweet?
You already know. If you gotta ask. Didn't they used to tell us that if you gotta ask, don't eat it?
Right?
Just don't even try it. Don't even put it in your mouth.
It's not worth it.
It's not. It's not. It's not. Oh my gosh, that is funny. But so true.
Oh, that's so
true.
That's
Good
so good.
nice.
That's so good.
I am
gotta
so
sit with
like
that for a second because the rebuke is real. The chastise is real.
listen.
Man.
I think one thing, like recognizing the purpose behind stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what we were watching. I think it was Pastor Mike Jr.
PMJ, Michael.
Shout out to anybody in Rock Nation. Like, but when he was talking about the Daniel fast, he was like, you know about the Daniel fast, but do you know why Daniel was fasting? You know what I mean?
Yes.
And how he was waiting for the answer for 21 days. And the angel came to him and was like, God heard you the first day, but I was warring on your behalf all that time.
Yes.
I think we had that perspective, then
we would trust. Yeah. It would, the trust would just be there.
It wouldn't even be a thing.
The thing about it is like the fasting comes with any sacrifice comes with a reward, right?
Mm-hmm.
But all of that is also a part of a covenant. Right? There's God has created things that we should adhere to, things that are guaranteed on our behalf, right? Like I said, if we understand the why, then we can refer back to that contract and say, this is what you said, this is what I committed to, and this is how it's going to happen. And then it would never be any wavering.
Yeah.
The guarantee with that, a blood covenant, God's never going to pass it.
Yeah.
That's good.
You shouldn't. I think that a part of that too is we undermine the part we play in the covenant. Like we know God gonna come through, but we don't trust that we can. And I know that I can speak for myself. That was a thing with me. Like I know you're gonna do what you said do. You God, you always do what you say you're gonna do. I want to be able to trust myself to do the same. And that comes from, I should say, letting him show, like if we're made in his image, then he can show us how to not break a promise. He can show us how to not break a promise to ourselves. When we say we're gonna do something, he can put us in that mind space of now faith. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think that how you view you has a lot to do with why you can't measure up, or you feel like you're not measuring up. So I think that is it's so good to know that you're like on this journey of embracing who you are and learning how to express who you are the way that you're not the way that you're supposed to, but the only way you can. You know what I'm saying?
The only way you can.
Right. Yeah. Because there's no wrong way to do it, but there's a way that you are supposed to, the way that you do it. And so that's so powerful, man. That's so powerful. So
that was from the other day. What is it said? We're so busy trying to get into an industry instead of creating our own.
Yes, man. When you sent me that, I almost threw the phone.
Listen here.
That it was like, because we was just talking about it.
Yeah.
The day before or whatever.
Should I go in again?
I mean, then it goes back to the whole skill thing or whatever. I know there's nobody out here. and I don't want to be like anybody else.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I feel like the people, like, when you know. Like,
sure.
It's not to say that everybody doesn't have something special.
Right.
I'm not talking about that. I know, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's mentality you gotta.
Yeah.
You get caught up, like, well, if we all supposed to be good, and I'm really not. They have what you have.
Right. They sure don't.
Everybody has whatever struggle, we all have this big story, whatever.
Right.
I'm not crying and woe is me anymore. You know,
Yeah.
we're not begging for attention. We're not trying to see, who's gonna be on my side. I just want to put a mirror to who I know I was created to be. I've never said it like that before.
Yeah.
Like, I want to make sure that the reflection is actually listening. You watch the movie and, like, people be looking at you and they see a completely different person. Or you say something how many times and then the person talks. Why should you say so? You'll start to bring out things that you never seen before. Good or bad.
Falls on the just and the unjust.
Right?
I'm working on my reflection. You better work on it. That's so good. That's so good. And it resonates so deep with me because throughout my journey with the Lord, it's always been like, I don't know what people see, but I've always been going after this version of myself that He showed me.
Yeah.
That's good. You gotta say that the Bible is a mirror.
Yes. I've always been going after. I'm trying to get to her. Like, where is she at?
Yeah. Hi, baby.
Where is she
Have a good
at?
week, okay?
So I can't be like you or like anybody else. I can't mimic my favorite, I don't know, pastor or
Right.
artist or anybody. I have to go after this image that He showed me of me, how He sees me. And that's so good. I'm working on my reflection. Like, that is so good.
That's V.
I just finished actually. It's called Facade. I haven't recorded it yet. But basically, it talks about being willing to stand in who God created you to be, and having the confidence that, like, so the chorus is beautifully and wonderfully made. There's a need. Price payment full, consolidated debt. It's anonymous. The songs though, I like to bring in my faith with my music. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a Christian artist, but I'm a Christian. You know what I mean? So that's all on the show. But that song, I can't wait to record it. I think it's gonna be super, super dope. It's called Facade again. It's just about your image, man, how you see yourself, and not even that willing to see yourself do anybody else. We're talking about how you want to see.
Right.
I mean, how you want to see myself the way I see you.
Right.
I can't interpret it the right way either. Truthfully, our vision is tainted.
Yeah.
That's why I can't walk by faith.
I'm telling you.
Walk by faith, right? So it's about how you tap in with Him to have an understanding of a mental picture. Forget a physical picture, even a mental picture, or a heart picture of what God has for me. You know, I have an impression of who He wants me to be. Yeah. look out for that new song.
Yes.
Single. I'm not depending on any other projects. Singles will be out there by myself.
Okay. You don't have a date? No date.
No date.
Okay. We're gonna check in on her, right, y'all? We're gonna be accountable. Be like, all right, facade? Question mark? Facade with the eye emojis. Facade.
I know, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
I've really just been taking this conversation in.
Me too.
I am blown away. It's been so good. So good.
It's been amazing.
I'm thankful to y'all.
We are thankful
to you.
Oh my gosh. I knew this was going to be amazing. And then with all the complications in the beginning, I was like,
so many complications. That's how you know.
I just knew it. I knew it.
It's funny. I went into this, I'm like, I know they want me to talk, but I'm trying to learn something. Like, I'm trying to figure out what I can get from this. Like,
well, I mean, just listen, stay in tune because yes, stay in tune. I don't think you were on when we announced it, but we have an event coming up.
Yeah.
And it's going to be on the 19th
okay.
of November. Well, yeah, this month because it's the last of November. It's going to be at the Man Nutrition spot. It's off of 301. We'll drop the location and everything, and we'll drop the links to the event. But we just, giving a little first scoop on this live that's coming. So if you want to bless us with your presence, please do save that date.
For sure.
It is on a Saturday.
Yes,
we're super duper excited. Austin has said, are these recorded to go back to listen by any? Absolutely. We have a whole series. This is episode 9. So you can go on I don't know if you follow V, you can follow V and go to her Reels page or my Reels page, either one, and you'll see the full series there. And we actually are in the works of making sure that these stay available. So
yes.
We'll just keep you guys updated on that. My mom is in his house. She
tell them to save me a piece of chicken.
Listen, she be all in the conversation. So
that chicken be fire, bro.
It do.
There's someone to do right now.
Save me a leg.
Listen, it's about 2 or 3.
Look at her.
More left after Devon was in here.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I saw Devon in there.
Left for you, girl.
I was on the live, but in the back of my mind, I was like, ooh.
Please
don't know if she put it away or not.
Got you. Oh my gosh. So yes,
we have a comment, Karen on Facebook. Oh, she said she is right there. Just own it, V. I'm owning it.
Period.
I'm owning it. But man, this has been amazing.
Yeah. You'll be back.
You'll be back.
I'm just throw it out there, y'all. Teonna the Queen coming back.
I'm looking forward to it.
She's coming back.
So let everybody know where they can find you, follow you, buy your music, how they can support you, all the things.
First of all, follow me on here, Teonna the Queen. You can find my music on YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Like anything you can think of, Deezer, all kinds of things.
So dope.
Feel free to purchase. Make sure you lock in. You know what I mean? The proceeds go to me and everybody else who's on the album. So Tim, some checks coming your way too.
Thank you, God.
Hey, as an artist, just a tip. If y'all gonna do collabs with anybody, make sure y'all give them their credit too. Okay, make sure people get their money and they get their royalties or whatever like that. Look out for you.
Y'all heard that?
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram. Music is out on everything. Put it on your reels. Put it as your background music.
Yes. Play it.
I don't know. Turn it on and I want to work out.
All that.
It's some rap on there, some poetry, and some singing. It's a good mix of things.
A whole mix of things. Whole vibes. Love it.
Yes, sir.
This is absolutely amazing. Absolutely.
And I'm going to be on this next project too.
Well, there you have it, guys. There. No, but it is always a joy working with Teonna the Queen. I've been singing together for a long time. Just a long time. We've been doing art together for a long time, not even just singing.
Listen.
But I think that, and I was going to say this back when you said what you said about, not being jealous and not being, in competition with us, but knowing what you have or whatever. I was going to say sometimes when you begin a thing with the wrong mindset, you take away from what you actually bring to the table. If you came into it jealous and trying to mock me, you probably would have sounded nothing like me. But now, you know what I'm saying? You came into it fully aware of who you are, and people can't even tell the difference in our voices when we are.
But let me tell you how well your voice is.
That I'm getting from it. I'm like, wow, y'all voices blend so well. The match is perfect match. Like people say stuff like
the way it blend, the blend. I was like, y'all, I need an acapella version because I need to hear the blend.
Asked me was Trey on the joint.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I was like, no, not yet.
Right.
I need an acapella version because I was like, I need to hear the blend without any of the engineering. I mean, it was great engineering, but I just was like, I need
that acoustic.
It was just so good. It was so good.
I like that.
You know, Taylor's so humble. She was like, I'm gonna sing you a song. Let me know what you think. Let me know. I played that song. I was like, girl.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm just so proud. I'm just so proud. I'm just so proud of both of y'all. Like, to be honest, like, I'm just so proud that y'all are actually pursuing your art and moving forward through all of the challenges, trials, all the things, like, because it's not easy. So that's an accomplishment.
Absolutely. I'm just honored to be there, you know what I'm saying? And super proud of you for absolutely moving into all of your things as your own respected artist.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful sight to just watch both of you, individually, and then to come together and we're all like in the same vein. It's just like,
it's amazing. So many things coming up that we can't talk about yet, but I just had a flash. I was like, okay, yes, so many things coming up. Siobhan just joined.
Hello.
Welcome to Creative Conversations. But yes, thank you so much for joining us. Like, we don't take it lightly, like, at all.
I appreciate you both.
And thank you for being vulnerable, open, for sharing, being honest. Like, this is a safe place. Yes. And we're just so honored that you trusted us with your truth. That's a big thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
That's what this is. Yes.
We are.
Y'all look out for it because it's coming again.
Yes. So we will catch you guys next Sunday.
Yes.
Between the 6 and 7 o'clock hours for Creative Conversations. Yes.
Until next week.
Have a great week, everybody. Try to plug into someone or with someone, maybe someone that you connected to in the live, or one of us. We all put all our platforms out there. So just feel free to connect. Feel free to lean and glean. This is not a stingy atmosphere. This is not a, you only got to be within a certain clique or anything like that. Ain't none of that. So, Twan said we need an EP, Teonna.
Oh,
Miss Bridge said this was great. Yes, it was. Thank you so much for joining.
Oh, that's my friend. We used to work together. I love you.
Yes, friend. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for joining.
All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up. If you got any other questions, if you go back and watch the replay, you got more questions. Let's talk. Let's communicate throughout the week. Let's stay accountable. Let's keep the conversations going, and we will see y'all next week.
All right.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All platforms. Bye-bye.